Yo. So now I've got another person's perspective on life, bruv. But yeah, I was gonna ask you, yeah, what do you think about like our society and shit? Like, no, not even society. Yeah, what do you think about like our generation and the way people are in our generation, innit?
The way people are in our generation
Yeah.
today.
So people our age, do you think it's changed from?
Yeah, 100%.
In what way?
I think people are growing up faster than they should. Do you get what I mean?
Wait, hang on, change team.
Huh?
Are you on the other team, right?
Am I? Yeah, you just changed team. Oh, yeah, I'm on the right team.
Alright, cool. Say it.
Sky.
But yeah, as I was saying, what were you saying? Sorry, my bad.
Nice, calm. I believe that we're just not. Well, I can say we, in terms of a generation, but I don't personally believe I fell victim to this. But I think that a lot of people these days are trying to act more grown than they actually are.
In what way? So you think people are like moving mature, or they're taking it out of context?
No, I think they're taking it out of context, because being mature, you can be mature at any age. You know what I mean? Obviously, if you don't know certain things, certain aspects of life, then obviously you can't be mature within those aspects. But
yeah,
you can be like, I know people who are like 11 years old, but they're very well spoken. They're very mature for their age. But
11, did you say?
Yeah.
Well, I need to find out these people.
But yeah. I do believe that people take it out of hand. Like, you have like.
So give me what do you think they do, fam?
Well, it just varies. Like, okay, obviously girls.
No, okay, so yeah, let's talk about girls first.
Yeah.
And then we'll move on to boys, isn't it?
Yeah,
go on.
Like girls, for example, they're a lot of them. Acting, certain ways. They're dressing way too old for their age.
Yeah.
Right. Like I said, who am I to tell them what to do? I'm just giving you my opinion. I believe you'll see like 13-year-old girls.
Yeah.
Just dressing not for their age. Like when my cousin was 13, she was dressing in like just like trousers and stuff, like non-revealing clothing. And now you have people her age, well not her age, age 13, age 12, dressing in very revealing clothing, especially for their age. You shouldn't be wearing stuff like that.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I just think it's
So okay, but whose fault is that? Who do you think made it like that? Do you think it was the kids themselves, or do you think it was?
No, definitely you can't. Just like how you can't be born racist, it has to come from somewhere. I'm not blaming the parents, but at the same time, at those ages, the parents should be in control of what you wear.
So now let me ask you: what do you believe is actually wrong with it? Because like some people will say, they're just more comfortable with the way their bodies look, and that they shouldn't have to wear tons of clothing, etc., etc.
I think that's BS. To be honest, it's like, because when you get to a certain age, I think you can wear what you want. Like, just like you see how maybe some people who are, for example, like transgender, they feel that they can wear women's clothing, and if that's what they want to wear, they can wear that. But I believe that also applies to with age, like in terms of like what we were talking about in terms of like girls at this point.
Yeah.
They're dressing like they're 20 years old, like with all this makeup on. They're trying to dress in like seductive type of clothing at that age, and you're not meant to be doing stuff like that at that age. You know what I mean?
So what age do you think is right to be doing that kind of stuff? Do you think it's right at any age to be doing that kind of stuff?
To be honest, yeah. I think at a certain age.
What age?
In my opinion, I think you should, I think once you're past the age like 16, right? I'm not saying you should be wearing seductive clothing to try and get like 40-year-old men, do you know what I mean? Okay. But I mean, like, I believe if you're past age 16 and you're at a maturity level where you understand what wearing that type of clothing can bring in terms of attraction wise, like, you can have people who are way older than you, like, not knowing that you're that young, and being like, oh, she's nice, or blah, blah, blah. But I think if you understand that, right, and you're past the age of 16, then I feel like you should be entitled to kind of wear that type of clothing the way you want.
But to what extent? So they can wear whatever they like, or they can wear certain things, and as you grow older, then the barriers change. Man.
Like I said, I can't speak for anyone. I can't tell anyone what to do. But
yeah,
if it was if I had a daughter,
Which you will do.
Well, yeah. Well, you never know. I could have sons. You know what I mean?
No, you definitely have a daughter, man.
Alright, fair enough. Alright, okay. But yeah,
Yeah, go on.
I wouldn't let her wear stuff that makes her look way too old for her age, because why do you need to do that? If you're 12, dress like a 12-year-old. When I was 11 years old, I was playing with toy cars, and I was like playing games like Minecraft and stuff like that, and like that's just what I did. I was a little kid. You don't see me wearing saggy trousers, and like talking a certain way, talking way older for my age in terms of bad language, bad lingo. Like obviously, like I said,
yeah. So cursing a lot.
Yeah. I wasn't doing none of that. So I feel like that applies for a girl as well.
So do you feel like, obviously, do you feel like the way your upbringing is will define whether you dress a certain way, etc., etc.?
Well, to be honest,
or do you think like it's more something brought on by school? Because to be honest with you, I've never. The only time I really understood it was when I hit secondary school, like year 7,
Right.
You saw a lot of people from different primary schools, which means there was a lot of people from different areas crowded up in one place, innit? So you saw a major difference in how people were socially, innit? Like, before then, I had only known my primary school, innit?
Right.
My primary school was dead.
Right.
It was trash, man. Like, so, you know what I mean? So, do you feel like it's the pressure of having to fit in with all these different people socially that makes people go and obviously wear whatever they wear, talk a certain way, etc., etc.?
Not really, because more time schools have uniforms, you know what I mean? So you're not really going to be going to school and seeing your friend, for example, let's say we're talking about a girl right now.
Yeah.
She'll see one of her friends. You won't see them wearing anything other than a uniform. So I believe, right, that you can get influenced to dress a certain way to do with the people you hang out with, but it also, in my opinion, I believe whether you keep that style is up to how your parents feel about it. So in my opinion, if you had parents who didn't really care that you were dressing like a 20-year-old when you're 13, then I believe you will continue to dress like that. But I also believe that initially started from how your friends dress and how they act and stuff. But it gets chosen whether you stay like that to do with how your parents react.
So now let's say the parents are okay with it,
Right.
And they've made the choice to continue dressing the way they are. Is that a problem?
Well, like I said, it doesn't affect me.
Yeah.
But I believe it's a problem in general, because there are such things as rapists and
Okay, so this brings up.
Right.
If a woman gets raped, do you think it was brought on by herself?
No, I'm not saying that, because
not in certain situations. So let's say if they wear let's say they walk down the maddest ends in a bikini,
right,
and they get raped. Do you think it was technically their fault, or do you feel like they harbour some blame?
I don't believe it's their fault, because they didn't ask to get raped. No one deserves to get raped, and I'm 100% sure they didn't want that to happen to them.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I believe that they knew the risks of wearing, because like a girl could get raped and she could be wearing trousers and a shirt. Do you know what I mean? She could be dressing like not wearing any revealing clothing at all and still get raped. That it all goes down to because obviously the rapists, these people are disgusting people. They don't, most of the time they don't care what you're wearing. But I also believe that if you're wearing something more revealing, it will give them more of an incentive to try do something to you.
Okay, so women don't play any part in themselves getting raped?
Like I said, I don't believe it's the victim's fault at all. Because like I said, I'm 100% sure they didn't ask to get raped. They didn't want to get raped at all. But
then that brings up the question where, okay, cool, let's say I'm in a gang now,
right.
I'm not asking to be murdered, but let's say I get murdered.
Right.
Do you think I put myself in a position where it would happen to me?
That is a good question. Alright, I see you.
I'm just asking.
But it's weird, because it's you wouldn't say you got blamed for it. Do you get what I mean? Because let's say, God forbid, but let's say you were to get murdered in a gang-related violence.
Yeah.
I would say that you knew the consequences of joining said gang, but you didn't want them to happen. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like I said, I still don't blame. I still wouldn't say it's your fault, right? But I would say you should have realized that this could give people more of an incentive to do said things to you. But I'm not giving the blame on you because you didn't ask for it. Do you get what I mean?
So
it's a bit like of a contradiction thing, but at the same time, there's no way around it. I can't say that it's not you didn't know, so you have no part of it. Do you get what I mean? Like, if you knew that dressing a certain way can get more attention of males.
Let me ask you a question then, yeah. So then, it's not beyond topic here, but pass me a good one.
Go on.
If what's the word? What was I gonna say? Yeah. So do you believe that girls,
right,
dress a certain way for a certain reason, or do you feel like they just do it? Or okay, and let's not just use girls in it. Both men and female in it, male and female. Do you feel like they dress a certain, so they leave their house dressed in a certain way for a certain reason?
Well, I believe so, but obviously there's no comparison between girls and guys because guys can't, like, this may sound really stupid, I'm not trying to be biased or anything, but girls tend to have more availability in terms of they can have clothing that is way more revealing than what a guy can have. A guy can take off his top, but that's not clothing. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
A guy can wear a vest. It might show his arms and a bit of his chest, but there's not really clothing made for males.
Imagine
that,
just
like,
walking out in Speedo.
yeah, or like a male crop top or something. So
male crop top.
So do you get what I mean? So there's not actually clothing designed for men that I believe that isn't intentionally very revealing. But I do believe men and female dress a certain way to get certain attention.
Yeah.
But I believe that, like, everyone does that though. Like, sometimes you dress nice. Let's say you're going out with your guys somewhere or something. You're going to dress nice. Only one, so you can feel good about yourself. But two, obviously, maybe to see if, like, girls, like, find you attractive in what you're wearing because you're wearing nice clothes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm going to.
So, you believe that for girls, it's more apparent than boys?
Yeah, but that's not a bias. I'm not trying to be biased. That's just actually how clothing works in this society, I guess. So I'm not even trying to be biased. If I was a girl, I would say the same thing. Do you get what I mean?
So do you feel like certain like providers such as like what's like Zara, let's say H&M, fucking River Island and them. Do you feel like they make certain clothes for women to look a certain way?
No.
So to make women more attractive to men. Do you find clothes attractive?
Yeah, definitely.
So you find if a certain girl is wearing a certain thing, you find them more attractive?
Not necessarily, because like obviously the first thing you're gonna look at as a girl for before like knowing them or anything is most likely her face, because before anything you have to find a person attractive. Do you get what I mean? Right? No, they don't have to be the best looking person in the world, but obviously to each their own. Do you get what I mean? So if you find her attractive, you're most likely gonna look at her face first.
Okay.
But
so then, if her face is good looking, then it doesn't matter what she's wearing.
Not really.
So then, why do you think girls wear the clothes they wear? Do you think our generation has portrayed that you need to look a certain way in order for men them to like you?
Yeah, I agree with that 100% because there's times I'm walking on the street and I see a girl wearing. Just like, you know them days where you can't be asked to dress fancy and stuff. Like, let's say you're just going to the corner shop or something.
And you're wearing like a tracksuit,
You're wearing just a tracksuit, comfy clothes, you know what I mean? You're not trying to stand out. Yeah, I've seen girls wearing stuff like that. But they're just certain girls who wear that, like, I found them proper pretty and I don't really care that they're wearing that. You know what I mean? But I believe certain girls in this generation feel like they have to wear these flashy clothing all the time because they think that's the only way.
So you think certain girls wear like makeup to go shop and stuff, because society has programmed them to do that shit?
Because, well, to be honest, like I said, to each their own. Some girls will probably say, oh, I wear makeup because it makes me feel better. But I'm pretty sure there is also some girls out there who believe they have to wear
But
makeup.
why do you feel like makeup makes people feel better? Because to be honest, that's something recent. Like when I say that, I believe some people say, I've only started hearing that recently, you know?
Right.
Because I don't understand how makeup makes one feel better. So you altering the way your face looks makes you feel better.
Well, I guess, I agree. I don't understand it as well because.
But then again, people on the other side, yeah, people will say, you altering your body when you go gym makes you feel better.
But that's a natural thing. I'm like, no disrespect, but makeup doesn't grow on your face. You know what I mean? No, I'm not even trying to mug it or anything. Like,
imagine the makeup started growing on people's faces, man.
No, because like a girl might argue back and say, then why do guys get their hair cut? Do you get what I mean? But like, hair's like a natural thing. Just like how they get their hair done, that's natural. That's a natural thing. It grows on you. It's a part of your body, so it makes sense. Just like how your body is made a certain way, but you can alter it naturally to its best ability, and that's fine because it's a part of you. Do you know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with wearing makeup, but I'm just saying that it's not a natural thing. So you can't really put it in an argument with but you get a haircut, but you go gym. Do you know what I mean?
So, do you believe makeup should exist? Or do you think makeup is the whole reason where some girls move insecure, fam? Is because now they believe if they don't have a certain makeup, then boys won't find them attractive. But I was actually thinking about this the other day because I think I was on a train and I saw a girl with like bare makeup, and I was thinking, one of the main things, there's only been a couple girls, that I've actually considered to be like potential wifeys, innit? Yeah.
Right.
Like, and none of them wore makeup.
To be honest, I feel
like girls think that boys like you when they wear makeup. I don't, fam. Like, you're never a boy, and then you see a picture and you're like, hey, yo, like, what do you think of this girl, my guy? And then the guy's like, yo, she's wearing the pengest makeup. You know what I mean? Like, I've never actually heard that in my life.
Like I said, there's nothing wrong with wearing makeup. But
would you allow your daughter to wear makeup?
Yeah, but
from what age?
To be honest, I couldn't tell you. Like, obviously it'd be above a certain age, but I couldn't put the finger on it straight away because I don't know. I see some parents. Obviously, I'm not a parent. I'm nowhere near being a parent. But I see some people letting their children wear makeup in the house to try it on and stuff. I don't know what age I would allow it, but I don't know. But even if she would, I'd have to let my daughter know that she doesn't need it to look good.
What if your daughter was like Mike Platt? And she didn't need it.
I guess she's gonna have to rock without it because she doesn't need it. Like, no one. But the thing is, in my opinion, I like a girl. Like, in my opinion, right? I believe, right? You can wear makeup. I'm not gonna tell a girl to not wear makeup, obviously, but I'm just saying, in my ideal girl, it'd be a girl who wears makeup on a maybe let's say it's like Valentine's Day or something, and you're going to dinner or something. You can put on some makeup. Oh,
but then but how much makeup? That's the thing.
Yeah, I don't think you need to towel your face with makeup.
I said towel your face.
Nah, cause deep it, the girl I want to go for looks really good without it. Like, I would prefer a girl to not need makeup because she should feel good about herself without makeup on. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, I think, I don't know, because a lot of people look different without makeup. And what some girls need to realize is they wear makeup so much. And this is not even a disrespectful thing, but let's say, a girl on Insta, all of her photos, she's wearing tons of makeup, right? That one day, she decides, right, I'm going to take a photo without makeup on. Regardless of how pretty she is, people are going to instantly think she's very different without it. Because makeup changes your face that much, do you know what I mean? Like, some girls, you can actually have like a jawline through makeup. Do you get what I mean? Like, cheekbones through makeup, do you get what I mean? So if that one day you take it off, and let's say you're not ugly at all, you just have to be prepared for people to think that, because some people will actually think you're less attractive once you take it off because they've only seen you with it. Like, you see my high top.
Yeah.
If I just cut it all the way down and had, like, I don't know, let's say the same length of hair as Drake. Let's say, obviously this is subjective, but let's say some girl thought I was good looking, and she saw me over the course of a year just with this hair, she might actually think I'm worse without it because she's so accustomed to seeing me with it. Just that, I feel like that applies to makeup. I could be so accustomed to seeing a girl with makeup that even if she's really good looking without it, I won't think so because her face has looked like the same with it on for so long. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So, alright. So you don't mind makeup in it. So do you feel like there should be anything done to tell girls not to wear makeup?
Like I said, to each their own. You make your own decisions.
Because obviously we went to go watch Black Panther yesterday.
Yeah.
And a lot of I think we spoke about a lot of the women in there. Not really any makeup.
Where we're in the film.
Yeah.
As
in the
actual
film. In the actual film.
In the theater.
No, in the film. Who calls it a theater?
I don't fucking know.
The cinema. But yeah.
I'm just trying to be posh. In your fucking movies, bro. Oh, we just go, yeah.
Right,
in a fucking shitty fucking film.
What you say? Bro, you didn't have to be like, bro. No, but I'm talking about, okay, in the movie. Yeah,
okay, in the movie.
There wasn't a lot of girls that were wearing makeup. But did you see them, okay, maybe not like, maybe you didn't see them as attractive, but did you feel like them being natural, do you feel like they would have looked better with the makeup, if they had makeup on? Or do you feel like movies like that kind of are made to promote girls not to wear makeup? Or to show that they're beautiful and they're queens of Wakanda without makeup?
To be honest, there was one line where the girl, you see how all the girls were, a lot of them were actually...
let's not call them girls, let's call them women.
Okay, all the
Otherwise,
women...
I'm going to have a lot of girls telling me, oh... But yeah, carry on.
All the women, right, were, like, a lot of them were bald. They were bald.
Bald.
I don't know how to, yeah.
Bald,
I don't really say that word. They were bald, right?
Bald. Yeah.
In the film.
Yeah.
Because I think it's... Is it tradition to cut your hair down?
I don't know, maybe in their
okay,
village,
yeah,
maybe in
okay.
Wakanda, yeah, you have
Okay,
to cut your hair as well.
Alright.
What do you mean, alright? It could be.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying that anyway.
I mean, yeah, carry on.
So they had really short hair.
Yeah.
And there was this one scene where she had to put a weave on.
The weave, yeah.
And then she said, I think, not word by word, but she said something along the lines of, I can't wait to take this stupid wig off. And I feel like they threw that in there. Not the whole film's not to promote change.
To everyone be bold.
Yeah, but I'm saying I
What the hell is hair?
think they kind of hinted like you don't need to wear a weave or a wig, however people want to call it, like just to feel good about yourself.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? I think that's why they threw that in there. Because to be honest, the film has nothing to do with the girl wearing a weave, right? So they didn't technically have to make her say anything about it. But I feel like they intentionally did that. Just so some people who were inspired by the film maybe also got inspired by that and felt like, I don't have to put it on. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, so then do you believe that new fashion trends is messing up our generation then?
New fashion trends?
Fashion trends. So that includes makeup, hair, the way people dress. New fashion trends, do you believe that it's messing up our generation?
I believe it is, but I only believe it's messing up. This may sound really rude, but I believe it's messing up the weak people of the generation.
The weak? You're gonna have to define that.
I'm gonna define it because I'm not gonna lie. I'm not atting anyone, right?
If I'm at people.
Fuck you, Sarah. I don't even know who Sarah is. Anyway.
You know who Sarah is.
I don't know any Sarah. Alright. But yeah. So like, there's this YouTube channel. Don't know the name, but they're very influential for, I guess women. I guess there's a male version as well, but they said something about guys with high tops, and they're also bringing up ZX fluxes, and they were saying like, oh, if a guy has a high top over a certain age, blah blah blah, you should cut that down, it's immature. Or if a guy wears ZX fluxes and it's 2017, or you need to not wear it. I believe a weak person would actually see that and be like, shit, you know what? I'm gonna cut my high top off, or shit, I'm gonna throw my ZX fluxes in the bin. But in reality, I actually own fluxes, and as you can see, I have a high top right now. And if I was,
you have like the traditional high top,
like the kid and play type shit. Like if I was a weak-minded person, and if I fell for peer pressure, I would have cut my high top off straight away, and I would have threw my fluxes in the bin. But now I actually wanna grow my hair more. I wanna wear my fluxes more, just for the sole fact that people are so easily influenced to not do so. Because another thing about that, I'm not trying to change subject, but it's all about the approach. Like, they could have been, like, it was kind of manipulative because after saying, for example, oh, high tops, all of the females started laughing. And instantly, if you're a fan of them, and someone says, oh, high tops, everyone's creasing, and you're a female who supports their channel, you're more likely to not like what they don't like for the sole fact that you like them and they're laughing at what they're talking about. If they were to say men with high tops and the other females were meant to be like, oh yeah, this is a great topic of discussion, then I believe if you're influenced by their channel, you're more open to make your own decision. But if I say to you, oh Josh, the LA Lakers are so shit, aren't they? That's more me trying to push you into agreeing with the question, rather than me saying, what is your opinion on the LA Lakers? Do you get what I mean? So, and I believe people are so easily influenced by the way people say stuff and do stuff, just like fashion trends, that they fall for it. I'm telling you right now, there's many guys who had high tops or who had twists and all of this, who wear fluxes, who've seen that video, or maybe have got judged for wearing them because of these quote-unquote influential people, and have stopped doing it. They've either cut off their hair or they've either stopped wearing their fluxes, and I just think it's stupid. But yes, I do believe fashion influences it, but only the people who can't make their own mind up. Do you know what I mean?
No, okay, but now this brings up the question, as in, there are a lot of people that you would quote unquote call weak-minded in our generation. There's a lot of people that do things that a lot of other people do, and they only do it because they see other people do it.
Right.
Yeah, so you would say they're weak-minded, yeah? So now, do you believe there's a lot of weak-minded people in our generation?
Like I said, when I say weak-minded, I mean in context. Like,
so no, because then there was one time, okay, waves, let's just use waves as an example, innit?
Go on.
Yeah, everyone has waves. Not everyone, but a lot of people have waves. Yeah, I guarantee you, they didn't all just wake up one day and be like, you know what?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Waves is the one. You know what I mean?
I want waves this morning.
You know what I mean? Like, no, they saw someone else do it, and then now they're feeling like, yo, he's doing it and looks good in it. I'm gonna do it because I see all the girls he's getting while he has these 360 no scope waves.
No, man said no scope. See, the thing is though, the thing with that, right, is I don't know if you realise what you just said. That guy formulated an opinion for himself, and with his own free will decided to get waves. The difference between that and weak-minded is someone.
So you're saying he's not weak-minded?
No.
How does it differ?
Really? Because alright, shall I explain and you explain?
Alright, go on, do your thing, bro.
Because if you think about it, right, if I see you, right, let's say you have, well, you do have facial hair, right? Let's say I didn't have facial hair, and I saw your beard, and I had the ability to grow facial hair to quite a decent amount, right? And I thought to myself,
trace, bro.
well, yeah, some people can't grow it like at all, but like, so let's say I saw your beard, and I thought, you know what, his beard's actually kind of sick. It's kind of wavy. I also can grow a beard myself, but I keep shaving it. I think I'm gonna try and grow a beard and see how it looks on me. I think I formulated an opinion, thought of how I would look with said beard, and decided through my own free will to grow the beard. But I think a weak-minded person, right, would be someone who everyone's like, oh my god, if you don't have a beard, you're fucking ugly. If you don't have a beard, you know what, girls don't like guys without beards. Then if he was to grow a beard, just for the fact that other people will...
Well, what you just said, is what's happening.
Right.
Everyone's saying girls don't like guys who have certain things, or for example, girls like guys with beards, for example, and now everyone suddenly wants a beard.
True.
So, do you believe we do all of this stuff for girls then?
Not really. I believe, like, see, this is what I'm saying. Are we talking about... I know we're talking about generation.
Yeah.
But is the question also directed to me as well?
What do you mean directed to you?
Can I give you how I see it?
Yeah,
and then
do your thing. Do your thing.
Cool.
Do your thing. Like,
me?
see how you see it, yeah? Do you feel like you see things the way different from the way other people may see it? Or do you believe that your opinion is very similar to maybe others in your generation?
There could be... I feel like there's quite a lot of people with the same opinion with me, but then I also believe there's a lot of people who can't make their own opinions and follow...
So you believe that if they don't have the same opinion as you, they don't make their own opinions?
No. Not at all. What the hell? Not at all.
I'm trying to twist it, man.
Yeah, I don't think that at all. I believe yeah, the people who can't make their own, I believe people who can't formulate their own opinions and only follow what other people do because it's popping or it's a trend, I believe, like, that's a person who can't make their own mind up. Because if you didn't like something for the longest time and like you actually hated something, of course you can have a change of ways, you can have a change of mind, but you have to really ask yourself, am I making this decision, am I deciding to change because everyone's doing it, or because I've realized the pros and cons and made my own decision to, like, you know what, actually I'm gonna give this a shot. Because me, I grew my facial hair because my friends always
You
used
saw
to say,
me and you're like, oh, you look sexy with a fake. No, but you look sexy with a fake.
alright mate. Nah,
Okay.
all my friends said to me, you can grow a beard, can't you? And I said, probably if I tried. And they said, why don't you try and grow one? And I said to myself, you know what, I'll take your advice, right, and I'll think about it and see if I want to grow a beard for myself. And I thought about it and I said, you know what, a lot of people can't always talk about how they can't grow facial hair, and I can, so why don't I just try it out and see how it looks? That's me formulating my own opinion. If they said to me, remove your facial hair right now, it's not popping no more, no one likes facial hair. If I like it on me, I'm gonna keep my facial hair, simple as. No one's gonna tell me to take my facial hair off.
Okay.
But I don't want to ramble, so go on, give me your opinion. I don't want to ramble too much.
On which
You said you beg to differ about
what, that some people
the waves thing.
don't have their own minds.
Yeah.
No, because I believe, bro, there's no way you have your own mind, yeah, but you're always changing it to accommodate what's popping right now.
Or
Coincidentally, you must have thought the same thing. You know what I mean? The same trend, yeah. Like that night before, innit? You know what I mean? I don't believe you have your own mind. I believe, yeah, you're just doing what everyone else is doing, fam. Like, for example, bro, it actually annoys me, yeah, when people say to me, like, yo, you're actually an emotional guy, fam. I'm like, yeah, I am, bro. What's wrong with that? Like, no, because then it seems like
fucking light skin.
You know, fam, it annoys me bare, like, because then they kind of put a negative connotation to it, like, you can't be emotional, like, I have to be some some heartless bitch, yeah, every day, yeah, some savage to everyone I meet, like, you know what I mean, yeah, when someone, like, let's say I'm at Tesco's, yeah, and I bought something, and then they check it out and they say that'll be 1955, I'll be like, fuck off me, like, I mean, it makes no sense, bro,
yeah.
You know, but, like, I don't, stuff like that, it properly annoys me, like, but I feel like, so, like, all these people that move, like, heartless and savage, blah, blah, just to impress other people, yeah, bro, you can't have your own mind.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? If you're doing everything for other people, how can you have your own mind, bro? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then that brings up the question, like, then who do you do your things for? Like, as in me, what do I do my things for? And I would admit, yeah, that, yeah, sometimes I do things for myself, innit, like, to test, like, for some things I do it to test my own capabilities, innit, but sometimes I do things for girls, innit, just because, what do you call it, bro, like, at the end of the day, I'm a man, innit, yeah, like it or not, you have to chase, innit, because if you sit back and let things happen, like, people say, oh, just wait for a girl to wait for the one to just come to you, and I'm like, that's not, bro, I don't believe that's gonna happen, innit, yeah. Right. At the end of the day, you have to chase, innit, which means that you're gonna have to show, I think I mentioned this
you have
in a previous podcast,
but
you have to offer something, innit, yeah.
Right.
And if I don't offer something, yeah, if I don't follow certain trends,
right, then
my likelihood of having a child will decrease, because I won't get that many girls, etc., innit, yeah.
Like,
no, yeah, Karen.
No,
I was gonna say, but then again, yeah, full on dictating your life to the way other people see you, yeah, and that's why I feel like social media is such a bad thing, because it makes you dictate your life to the way people see it.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people on social media, I know a lot of people will say that I'm wrong, or will hate me for saying this, but I know a lot of people, yeah, that make it seem like they have a certain life on social media, innit, try and portray a certain life they have on social media. But when you turn off the camera, it's a different story, fam. You know what I'm saying? That's real shit. It's not bad with it. It's just real shit, innit?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But definitely those niggas don't have a mind of their own. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree. Like, obviously, like I said, I believe that's just life though. Like, I'm not trying to come up with my own words. I'm not trying to contradict myself, but obviously I'm a firm believer that I make my own decisions, and I don't believe I fall victim to peer pressure. I've never smoked anything, not even a shisha pen, even though I've been offered various times, take a blunt, bro. Get a look at this, fam. Like, come, let's go out and get drunk today. Like, I've never been drunk. I don't really drink that much. I don't smoke nothing at all, right? Only smoke. Not even smoke. Only yeah, with my asthma pop back in the day.
I said smoke.
When I had asthma,
pop,
you feel me? Like, but yeah, I don't believe I fall victim to peer pressure. But I also do believe though that every human does, like, I believe there's percentages to it.
Okay.
I believe 90%, or maybe even more, maybe like 97% or 95% of the stuff. I don't know actual percentage, but like, I'm just guessing right now. But I believe most of the stuff I do, well, if not all the stuff I do, 95+% of it, I do for myself. But of course, being attracted to the opposite sex,
Okay.
Obviously, you do want to get a girl, you do want to get married one day and have a kid. So obviously, there is a percentage that also does it for that female attraction. But if you're not doing stuff for yourself first, what are you doing? Because like me, I want to get my body in shape. I want to get a six pack. Like, I'm getting there, and so like.
Wait, okay, sorry. Did you just shoot that man?
Oh shit, my bad.
No, but carry on.
Yeah, I wanna get ripped. I wanna get in shape. Like, I'm getting there slowly. But the thing is, I was fat for the longest time. Oh, you just got wrecked.
Bro, this is CPU, fam. My man's camping.
Stupid. Just leave it, fam.
You're trying the moles, bro.
But yeah, I was fat for the longest time, right? And I was upset about being fat. I felt ugly, this, that, the other, and stuff like that. And the biggest thing I wanted to do was lose weight, right?
Okay.
And get in shape. So,
but okay, wait, sorry. I don't want to cut you off here,
yeah.
But a question to you is,
right.
If girls didn't mind fat guys,
right.
do you think you would have stayed the way you was?
No.
So it was something more than just girls of why you wanted to get in shape?
100%, because, bro, if I don't feel good about myself, like, I could have spoken...
But do you feel like you didn't feel good about yourself because the way the world saw you, fam?
No.
Because in certain places in the world, being big is seen as good, fam. It means that you're
eating well,
fed well, fam.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So now, it's only in this country and certain countries where if you're not a certain like weight or whatever, then you're seen as like fucking fat, bro.
But if you deep it, right, there's actual health benefits from being in shape. You can actually extend your life, right? Like, I have calm skin anyway, but for example, for some people, your skin can improve, stamina, breathing is better, and I believe those are the things that made me want to change the most, because I was out of breath from doing exercises. Like, now I can play basketball. We play ball for like 6 hours every other day, like it's nothing, right? And like, I feel healthy. I can breathe better and stuff like that. So I did it for my own benefits. But of course, doing so and getting in shape, that was all for me. But there's also a percentage of it that's like, you know what? Yeah, girls will like a man who's in shape. And even if a girl doesn't care whether you're fat or not, like I said, more of me wanted to do it for myself, so I'm going to stick with it anyway. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But I get you.
But I don't mean to cut you off, but my main point of it was I believe people's percentages are different. So, like I said, just how like me wanting to lose weight and get in shape is like 97% for me, I believe to someone else it could be 97% for female. Do you know what I mean? Like, they don't care, they couldn't care less if they were fat or not.
Do you believe that's the same? So you say, and a lot of things it's like 90% for you in it, or whatever. Do you think that's the same in everything, or do you feel like there's certain things where you have to be like at least 60% for females?
Yeah. And that's the point of chasing, like what you said.
Yeah.
Like you said, you can bump into the love of your life, for example, but that doesn't mean you're just gonna get her, does it? Like, cause we're in a world where the guy has to chase, and as annoying as that is, it would be lovely, wouldn't it, just for a girl to come up to you like, yo, I think you're Well, not yo.
What is it, yo?
Yeah. Yo, what you
You always say, imagine they came up to you like that, bro.
But like to come up to you and actually show interest in you initially, right? That'd be nice, but we're not. That's not that world, especially today. Maybe back in fucking 1940 or something. I don't know, but today it's the guy who has to approach the girl. It's the guy who has to initiate conversation most of the time. Even if the girl does, that doesn't mean she likes you or anything. But if you wanna get the girl, you're obviously when you're in a relationship, it's a 50-50 effort. But I'm saying getting into that relationship, I believe the man has to put in more effort. And that's just my opinion. It could be different for girls, but you just have to get a girl on the podcast and see what she thinks, innit? Because we're two
soon
guys.
calm, bro.
Yeah.
Soon calm, bro. A girl's gonna be on the podcast because, fam, like there's so many things I need to talk about with a girl, as in feminism and all that.
You're gonna get dislikes on the video. You fucking man.
You know, I think some people just hate me just because I'm a man, fam.
Like you could buy a girl flowers, treat her out to the day. Like this is not to all girls at all. I'm saying some strict feminists. Yeah, you could show them all your love and affection. They'll be like, you just want to get in between my legs, you fucking pig. Why
You
you
monster.
die? I hope every man dies before me, burns beneath me.
I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Because you're
You can never win with feminists. You can't. You can spit to them 100% facts. You're wrong. You're just wrong. Why? Because you have a dick. You're wrong. You're wrong.
Okay, so then that brings up a question back onto like the whole generation thing, yeah. Like back in the day, there wasn't this like, oh, we're women, we could do anything we want. Like we have this mad independence, fuck men, like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But now we have that kind of shit, yeah.
Right.
So, is that good for them? That now women feel this kind of way, like they feel like, oh, I don't need men, I don't need you.
I mean, to the extent, like, because
obviously I've got an opinion on this here, but
right. Because if you want to have a kid, you're gonna need sperm at least.
yeah, but like it seems that a lot of women are like they don't mind trapping niggas, right? Or like they don't mind having a child or baby, a baby with the. I say having a child with a baby. No, having a baby with a man, yeah, and then
tell them to cut.
yeah, or him cutting, and she's okay with it because she will look after it herself.
So you're saying some girls feel like they don't even need a guy?
Yeah, well they just need him for a sperm.
Right. Well, first off,
Not all girls, obviously.
yeah,
Like,
obviously. We're speaking about these certain people.
you
that
know,
fit in
there's
this
certain
category.
people in it,
Yeah.
and it just seems like it's low-key increasing in our generation.
I mean, there's 7 billion people, and it's increasing, right? The number's increasing. So I believe there's a couple billion girls who don't think like this. But I do believe there are a lot of girls that do think like they don't need a man at all. And to be honest, as long as the number doesn't get to the point where it's every single girl, then I don't really care at all. Like if you want to think you don't need a man whatsoever, then just do you. That's like I said, at least you're not a sheep. At least you formulated your own opinion.
See, this way, I disagree. I disagree 100.
The thing
because,
is,
go on.
before you say anything, I'm not saying I want this to continue. Like in all reality, I think a guy needs a girl and a girl needs a guy. But I'm saying, like, I'm speaking for the people that I have no interest in. Like, if you want to do that, just go do it, mate. Like, there's billions of girls out there who don't think like that. But I'm speaking for that. But in reality, I do believe a guy needs a girl and a girl needs a guy.
No, but the way I see it is, I feel like them people that don't really care about relationships, or rather just have a kid and then go on with their life, blah blah blah. They're the reason, yeah, our society's so fucked, mate. Yeah, the way I say that is because, bro, I don't believe. Let's say two people came together and had a son, yeah, so a boy, yeah,
Right.
and let's say the dad's fucked off, yeah, and she said, oh, I don't need him, I can do this all on my own, fam.
Right.
Yeah? Bro, I don't care what anyone says, yeah.
Right.
Actually, I feel okay. I don't care what anyone says. The only time, yeah, a female can fully take care of a boy is rare circumstances. Rare circumstances. Man.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I believe it just leads to that guy overpowering his mother. Yeah, because I feel like it leads to him overpowering his mother because you need that. I feel like you just need a man to punish his child, bro. So he knows fear in his life, bruv.
What do you mean by
So
punish?
it's fair because, bro, if you have a son, yeah, I don't feel like women, like even them pure African women, yeah, they beat their child, yeah, but the child will get to an age where he doesn't care no more, like, because you're just a woman, fam. Whereas a dad, yeah, like he can instill fear into you, like
So,
no one else can.
Can I ask you a question then?
Go on.
So like, fucking hell, why'd you say it like that?
Because
Go
I'm ready
on,
for you, fam. I'm ready for whatever you have to say. But yeah, carry
what
on.
I'm saying is, do you think that applies the other way around? Like,
What do you mean?
do you think a dad can't raise a daughter by himself? Because
Do I think a dad can't raise a daughter by himself? You
Like,
know what?
in
You know
every-
that's so weird
Go on.
because that's such a rare case, bro. Because obviously women keep, well, they have this thing where they keep the child no matter what.
what
Yeah.
custody wise?
Yeah.
Like
So,
legally wise, or law
Legally, yeah. If there's a problem in the family, the woman keep the child.
right?
Yeah, which is bullshit anyways, but that's the way it is, yeah.
Right.
Now, what was I gonna say? So situations like that where it's just been the dad, yeah, it happens.
Yeah.
It's very rare though. So do I feel like it could? Do I feel like the girl would grow up and not maybe move like a scared? But I feel like a lot of girls move like a scared because they don't have a dad.
If
I
you,
believe the girl will be fine. Man, actually.
if you deep it though, like I said to my point, I believe like a guy needs a girl and a girl needs a guy because like we were raised by just our mums, right?
Yeah.
And obviously we're calm. Like
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. In
But-
extreme, rare cases, bro. I don't know a lot of niggas that are.
yeah, but what I am trying to say is though, I don't believe I lack in anything. I'm sure you agree. You don't lack
But
in
then that,
anything.
okay, cool. But then that also accommodates to where we live as well, you know.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
I
yeah.
believe if we lived in ends, yeah, we wouldn't be the same people we are today. Because we live with our mum, yeah, I believe we would be proper die-hard road guys. Man.
Like, if you deep it though, what I'm trying to say by that is like, regardless of, that's disgusting.
What? Because I cracked my neck.
Yeah. Well, I say if a dad's just raised his daughter by himself,
Yeah.
regardless of how well he does it. Let's say she's not a scare.
Yeah.
She's not a hoe at all. She's very polite. She's a good girl. She's a normal girl, right?
Yeah.
I believe she still needed that mum there in the first place because deep it, like even if you're a mama's boy or even if you're a daddy's girl or something like that, even if you relate to the opposite sex parent more, doesn't mean you don't need the other one because
Yeah, 100.
yeah, I'm not saying you're not saying that. I'm just saying like some people think that just because you came up perfectly fine, that there was never a time where you'd rather speak to it. Like a boy would rather speak to his dad than his mum.
On 100, like.
And
Yeah, go on. And I believe that, as going back to in our generation, yeah, people are missing out that two people are needed, bro. Like, it's not just. I keep on thinking that it's just women, yeah, but it's not. It's not just women, yeah, because us men, yeah, a lot of them move like, yo, I'm gonna just impregnate this girl and cut, bruv, and just pay. What do you call it? What do you call that thing? Child support.
Oh, yeah.
And just pay child support, like when in most time they don't even pay it, like you know what I'm saying. Then I realize, bro, you're the same people that scream, oh, we need to get each other out of the hood and that, yeah. But you know this kid's gonna grow up and become a part of that, bro. He's not had a dad in his life, bro. You know what I mean, fam?
Right.
It makes no sense to me because if they had just like this way, because when you said your whole thing like, oh, they're growing up here, they're too old for their age, yeah. That's what I had to say in what aspect, fam? Because in certain aspects, yeah, they're still childish as hell, bro.
Yeah,
They're
that's
still
true.
mature
That's true.
on a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
But I don't know, but I don't know how to like what I could do to stop it. Innit? Maybe not just me. I feel like one man can't just stop it all. Yeah.
Yeah.
But what could be done like as a whole to reduce it?
What, reduce people growing up too fast?
No, to reduce people having the mentality like,
They
yo,
don't need
that I can
other.
impregnate a girl and just cut her.
Well, that's the deep thing about it. They probably needed to have a good dad.
Yeah, that's some bullshit. You know how
'Cause-
people I know that don't have dads, man?
Yeah. half my
bull,
friends,
fam.
fam. If you deep
It's
it though,
actually bull, fam.
if you deep it,
And this is okay. Sorry, yeah, but
that's calm.
this is what I was talking about in the last podcast as well. When it was like when we were talking about like blacks and whites, yeah. I was like, fam, when you look at all the people that don't have dads, yeah, a lot of them are black, fam.
Yeah.
I remember seeing like a happy family, yeah, and there was just a white, what do you call it, mum and white dad in it, yeah. And I was thinking, bro, we always take the piss out of white people, yeah, but when it comes to like actually having a family, yeah, those niggas are loyal, fam. Like, you know what I mean? Like, those are the ones you see in grandparents and like, come child, let's go see granddad or whatever, yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't even know who my granddad is, bruv. I didn't even know he existed, bruv. Like, until the other day.
If you deep it though, like, we're the type of people, right? I'm not gonna say names because they might want to be mentioned in the podcast, but we know we have other friends who don't have their dad, right? And we're all calm. Like, I respect women and stuff, and I would never leave my child, right? Because my mom raised me to not do that, and the problems with doing that. But I do believe that a lot of people were brought up without their dad, but also brought up not correctly by the mother. I'm not blaming women. I'm saying like certain people were not raised by their mothers correctly.
In what aspect?
In the aspect of like, okay, you see how if a kid don't have his dad in his life, right, and he grows up to leave his child, then the mother must have done something, not something to make the man leave. I'm saying something to the son, must have taught the son something that made him want to do the same thing. Because in reality, me, you, yeah, if you had a child, you wouldn't leave your wife and abandon the child, and I wouldn't do the same. So why is it, and because we don't want that, because that happened to us, yeah, so why is it certain guys whose dads left still do that? Why do you think that happens?
Well,
Do you not think the mother did something wrong? Like, not to make the father leave, like I said, but to make the kid follow the steps of his dad. Like, do you feel like they weren't educated enough to realize why you shouldn't do that by the mother? Just back to your, sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, but back to your point of saying sometimes girls, well, people in general, but I'm talking about girls at this point, believe that they don't need a man.
Yeah.
Do you think that applies to parents? Like, so let's say a woman gets left by the man and has a son, and this son will obviously not have his dad in his life. Do you think this woman got into the mentality like, fuck you, fuck him, I don't need him anyway, and never educated his son on the fact that you shouldn't leave your significant other and the child behind, and that's why that kid grew up without his dad and did the same thing his dad did?
I feel like that's a high possibility, innit? Yeah, that's a high possibility. But the problem I have with that whole situation is the fact that girls, I believe, because they have this whole like, oh, I don't need, like, women independent thing. I believe they feel like they can go out, they can go and mess around with anyone they like, because it doesn't matter who they mess around with, because they're not gonna care in the end, innit?
Yeah.
So they go out with people like roadmen and that, yeah, who end up, they know it's gonna mess them over, yeah. But then as soon as they get like impregnated by him, they'll be like, oh, I don't need you anyway. Well, I didn't need you from the first place. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
And like, it's one of those where, bro, that's what's messing us all up, bro.
Yeah.
Because you know, we say things like goals, like relationship goals and that, yeah. But then you're not, you know, the person you can have goals with.
Oh my god. Facts. Nah,
you know the person you can have goals with, yeah.
Wow, do I know about
You know exactly who you can have goals with, yeah.
Oh
but
shit. Nah, I know too much about this shit.
You know,
I
fam.
know
But then you still choose to go with some next
dumbass
man,
nigga, I swear.
You know, and it's been so, fam, the amount of times I've had, like, not even girls, like, it's only been a few in it, because I don't really wife girls like that, but there's been a few, and they've been like, yo, I know you're like a really good person, innit? It's just you're missing something. I was thinking, what? Is it because I don't carry no fucking knife, bro? What the fuck, bro? Is that what I'm missing, like?
Because I'm not real.
You know what I mean? It made me, because there was a time I was thinking, yo, I actually was deep in that. Why am I so different, blah, blah, blah. Then, like, I realised, bro, fam, what? It's not even me, bruv. I don't care no more. It's you guys. You know exactly what you're missing out on, bruv. And you just choose to do it, and then you're the same people that go and complain, bruv.
Like,
shut up.
if you if you deep, it's just shut up.
Just fuck off.
Just fuck off. Nah, I know too much about that. Like, there's so many. Like I said, some certain guys do the same shit, but
Yeah.
I'm not being biased at all.
Yeah.
But we are talking about girls right now, so I'm gonna.
Yeah, yeah. Do your thing. Do your thing.
But there's so many girls that I know of, right? That know what type of person I am.
Yeah.
Right. Know the levels of respect they will get, and all of that. Right. I'm expecting the same though, obviously.
Yeah.
Right. I'm not like a bitch to anyone, and neither do they have to be a bitch to me. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
But like I said, it's 50-50. But they know of who I am and the respect I bring to the table and all of that. But just for the sole fact that I'm not road or I don't carry a fucking strap or a fucking AK in my backpack or something, just because I don't do weed or sell weed for money and all this shit, because of these small, very immature, stupid aspects, they choose to go with someone completely opposite who they know in the back of their mind will fuck them over. And they also know they're gonna be the ones crying and posting on social media, why did this happen to me? Why does all men are fucking trash? This, that, the other. Knowing damn well that this nigga was gonna tell you to cut the second he fucked you, and that was it. He was gonna tell you to cut. He didn't care about you.
Right.
But you know who I'm not some king. I'm not the best looking guy in the world. I'm not some king. But I know where I stand. Right?
Yeah.
So they know who exactly is right for them and who isn't.
Yeah.
Right? And they still choose to go for the wrong person who will end up fucking them over for the sole fact that.
Because the funniest thing is, is the fact that I remember I used to give bad advice to girls, innit, and the reason I stopped is because I hated giving the same advice, bro. I literally hated it. Every single time I'll tell the person, they'll be like, oh, why is he treating me like this, and I'll be like, bro, you know exactly why he's treating you like this. Don't act dumb, bro. I fail to believe you're stupid, bro. You know exactly why he's treating you like this. It's because you know what he wants, and you, for some reason, feel like you can change what he wants, fam. You can change him.
Why
bro.
do they think that? Why do
I kept on saying to them, the nice guy, is right in front of you, You're just choosing not to see him, fam. Every time, and I had to say so much that I was like, nah, fam. You know what? I'm stop giving people advice. To be honest, it came to a point where I just wanted them to get fucked over, bro.
Right.
Yeah, because as I say, I always know they're gonna come back eventually, innit?
Fully. Just give me one split second,
Alright. Half time.
It's
Oh, it's not even half time. We're
yeah.
back.
We're back.
We're back.
But yeah, like.
After a quick advert. Yeah, but carry on.
Do you like? No, I'm joking. Fuck. Nah. Yeah, like what you said, I 100% agree. Like, I believe a lot of girls are very smart, and I believe a lot of girls are very intelligent. They know exactly what they're doing. That's the worst part about it. They're so smart that they're dumb. And
yeah, I like that.
It's true.
They're so smart that they're dumb, fam.
Because I know girls in the past who were so smart, they made every decision was the right decision. Bro, every single aspect in their life, when it comes to them making a decision for themselves, they're not sheep, right? They know exactly the decision to make. Should I go out here? Should I dress like this? Should I do this? Should I do that? Should I wear this? Should I not? They know exactly the right decision to make. But the second it comes down to a guy, apparently their IQ dropped by 50%. Apparently their IQ's like, what? This is this good guy? What's going on? What's going on?
Oh my god.
You know exactly. It's like they're stuck in a maze. They know the exact route out, right? They know all of this shit. But the second it comes to a guy, they don't know how to walk no more. They don't know how to talk no more. Like it's like they flip on a switch. Like, all right, cool. Wrong decisions on. Like it's like, what I don't understand is how can you be so smart, but not realize you're fucking up every single time?
Because this makes me believe that they want to get fucked up.
That's
Not fucked up, but fucked over.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then why? I don't understand why. I've had this conversation with my cousin as well, but why? Like, why do you want to get fucked over? And like, do you think, okay, but I know this way, going back to the whole thing, yeah, it seems like it's becoming more common in our generation. Like you could literally look at a girl's photo and be like, yo, you could just tell she's got attitude, fam.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But how did it get to that point, bro? Because I know, yeah, let me use my sister as an example here. My sister she's been in a relationship for 8 years now, fam.
Right.
8 years, bro. That's half my lifetime, bro.
Fam,
Half my life.
That is half
bro.
your life.
Actually,
Well,
that's such
is that
a
more
lie,
than
bro.
half,
That-
actually?
No, yeah, okay, a bit more than half in it, yeah. Because obviously I'm 18 in it.
Yeah. So, I'm 20. Well, I'm 17. So yeah. Okay.
I wasn't gonna continue until you. But anyway, I was like, what I was gonna say, yeah, they've been in a relationship for 8 years, innit? Yeah. And I'm like, how is it working with them? Yeah. But it's not for us. And then it brings up the question like, raw, it's our generation, bro. A lot of our generation don't want that. You shot at me again, you retard, bro.
Bro, I'm emptying my clip. Like,
Why?
Why not?
Whatever.
I'm not using my pistol anyway.
But yeah, it's our generation, yeah. Like, but why do you want something like that? You get what I'm saying?
Well, back to your point that certain people don't believe they need a significant other, so they're just like, you know what, fuck it, I'll go with.
No, but it's not even like they.
Yes.
It's not even like they want to. Okay, yeah, actually, wait. I was gonna say it's not even like they want a full relationship, but I would say they do actually. But, I'm fucked. Okay, no, fuck.
Am I glitched?
What'd you say?
Am I glitched? Look at me.
I can't find you.
Look at my screen, it's split screen.
No, but I'm talking about. Let me come.
Okay, nah, it's calm. Just leave it.
Shut up, man.
Fuck off.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, like it seems like a lot of girls these days they're just moving like they want to get in a relationship with the wrong person, but as soon as you a proper genuine person, no, I feel like they want to get in a relationship with someone who doesn't want to get in a relationship. Mom, but as soon as someone said, "Hey, yo, I wouldn't mind cuffing you," they're like, "Bro, whoever said I wanted to be in a
I'm
relationship?"
like, fuck off.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
as
they're
soon as you're not in a relationship, yeah, as soon as you don't want a relationship, yeah, they're like, you know what, yeah, you just become bare funny for some reason.
Oh yeah.
You're like, they'll be like, "Oh, what'd you eat today?" I said, "I had my Weetabix." Oh, you're joking. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
for what reason? It's
You know what it is?
what?
It's just plan B shit. Fuck that shit.
That's a plan B.
No,
for what?
bro, deep it, yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
You see how I said these girls are intelligent? I believe that a lot of girls, right? Like I said, there's many girls who are not like this at all. And
Yeah.
if you're not like this, you know, my Snapchat's in the link. I'm
That's it.
I'm
Do not like the Snapchats in the link below.
in the link.
Even though I'm probably not gonna put it.
But I'm not gonna put it there anyway. But,
No, I'll put it there. I'll put it
Okay.
there.
What if I file the video? What if I don't want it in there?
Well, I don't care what you want.
Cool.
It's gonna be in there.
Alright.
Snapchat. What is your Snapchat?
I don't even know. I just delete it.
Oh, fuck off.
I'm
What's your
joking.
Snapchat? I add up his PSN, yeah. Crazy,
Shut up.
crazy Kenzie, both K's, bro.
What?
It's crazy Kenzie, both K's.
Whatever, man. Anyways, like I was saying, I believe that these girls who are intelligent and know every decision except for relationship-wise, I believe that they know who the good guy is, right?
Yeah.
So they're like, okay, I'm gonna make up a name. Fucking Billy, yeah. I know Billy's a good guy.
I know Billy fam. Don't use that name.
Do I know him?
It's a her fam. Okay, no man, that makes no sense. But carry on. I know Billy, that's a her, innit? It's weird. Don't ask questions.
If she watches this, you're fucked.
Why? Why? Because I said her name's weird, bro.
You said I don't believe it's a her.
No, I know. I said. Yeah, I didn't say that.
Oh, I went.
But no, but I said
Alright.
don't ask questions. Yeah, I don't know why her name's Billy.
Oh.
It's such a manly name, but.
Alright, cool. So let's say John,
Whatever,
yeah.
whatever.
Let's say this girl knows that John is the right guy for her. Like, he's not even that he's the right guy and he's clapped or something. Like, she's attracted to him in every type of way, right? And she knows he's a good guy.
Yeah.
I believe she will fuck around with so many of these clowns, yeah.
Clowns, why you say that?
And in an attempt to see if the relationship will last, knowing that 99.5% of the time it's not gonna last whatsoever, and they know that, right? But yet they still cry when it happens. Anyway, that's not the point.
Yeah,
I believe after that failed relationship fails, they will go back to this John guy, who is the right person, and then they'll be like, "Oh, John, you know what? I always lied to you, blah blah blah." All this bullshit, like. And do you honestly think John is gonna wait around? Do you honestly?
Oh, for fuck. Yeah, go on.
Do you honestly think John's gonna wait for this one person, knowing damn well?
Wait, by the way, yeah, sorry. Man got a carpet on my fan. Watch that.
I can't.
Yeah, carry on.
Yeah, but do you honestly believe that John is just gonna accept being like a plan B just because he likes you and you finally came to realize that you like him, even though you knew it since day one, but you just been wasting his time? To be honest, me, I'm not have that. Even if I was like a proper like the girl, right? If I know for a fact that I'm like in any shape or form in her eyes, right, some sort of plan B, she can fucking hit the road, mate. She can cut. I'm not gonna accept being, if I'm not, like I said, if you don't wanna boo me at all, yeah, that's calm. That's your decision. But I'm saying, if you know what I can bring to the table and you're attracted to me and you like me, but yes, you push me to the side intentionally, just so you can come calling, just so you can come to me knowing that I'll accept. If that shows me that I'm a plan B in the situation, I don't care if I'm fucking in love with this girl. She can fuck off. I'm never gonna be a plan B. Just like how you would be my main priority, the girl I like.
I was about to say it.
No, not you. What the fuck? Are you crazy?
I was thinking, whoa,
What are you?
No, not on the podcast, not on podcast, man. We ain't come with this gay shit.
Whoa. What
Yeah,
the
carry on.
fuck?
Sorry.
Relax.
My mind was bugging. Bro.
Yeah, you are bugging. But yeah, like I said,
was
just
like,
like
what
how
the fuck?
this girl that I like, for example, would be my main priority, right?
Mhm.
I want it to be the same. Just how I said, everything has to be equal. If I treat you a certain way, you do the same for me. So if I'm ever a plan B, or I believe if any guy listening to this feels like they could be a plan B in any sort of scenario, right? Then
So,
just
okay, let me ask you a
Yeah.
question, yeah.
yeah.
Let's say a girl was like to you, I want to be, because this kind of like plan B shit, but I want to be with you, yeah, but I feel like I need to get my, like, you're a serious guy, yeah, so I want to be with you when I'm older, innit? Yeah, right now I just want to play around with.
Carry
play
on.
around.
Carry on.
Right now I want to play around with, you know, a couple guys, just be in a couple dumb relationships and that, yeah. But when I'm ready to settle down, it'll be with you, innit, yeah. What are you doing to that? And this is the girl you like.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell her to cut.
You're telling her to cut, fam.
Yes.
Why?
Why would you do that? It's like me saying, you know what? I'm training to be a boxer, and I wanna keep my face in as good, like as least damage as it can be through my boxing career, right? I can pick a title show. Right? I'm gonna have my first show. I'm gonna make a couple grand off it, right? Or I can go and do these shows for free. I can do these boxing matches for free, knowing that I'm not gonna benefit from it, knowing that I will easily destroy my opponents. I don't want a challenge. I'm just gonna go for the easiest people possible, right? Knowing that I will fucking win, right? And I'm not gonna benefit nothing.
How does
from
that
it.
relate?
What I'm saying is, these girls, why would I wait for a girl who knows that being with me will be an actual real relationship, knowing that I am that decision for her, right? And yet she tells me, I just want to fuck around for a bit. That makes no sense. To me, you're not...
Girls don't make sense, right?
Yes, to me, that's just so immature. Do you get what I mean? Like, why would you do that? Would you wait?
Would I wait?
And be honest, remember this plan B shit. Like, in your mind, knowing, I know how you are, yeah, basketball wise and everything.
Yeah.
You want to be number one. If you want to play basketball, you want to be number one.
Would you love? Why can't I be number 2?
If you want to be number two.
I'm joking.
But I'm saying, would you love to be number
Well,
two?
9's my lucky number, so I want to be number 2.
Yeah, alright, cool. You can wear number 9 and still be number 1. You get me? But let's say, yeah, would you love to be known as, like, you see KD, right?
Yeah.
He's known as number 2 in everything. He was the second pick in the draft. He's quote unquote the second best in the league after LeBron. And he says he hates being number 2, right? So,
Well, he's never gonna be number 1. So.
alright, when LeBron retires.
No, but then you're not really number 1. If you have to be number 1 when someone else retires,
Yeah, that's true.
You may as well not be number 1.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. LeBron was still, people would still say he's better than him. Alright, anyways, that's off topic.
Sorry.
Yeah. What I'm saying is, do you believe, with your mentality, that you would settle knowing that you're that number 2 option? You are number 2. Like, this girl could have picked you as number
But
one.
then people would argue, are you number two though? If she said, yeah, she's willing to dedicate the rest of her life with you, yeah. She knows, yeah, in time she wants to dedicate the rest of her life with you. It's just now that she knows that takes serious responsibilities, yeah, and she's not ready to take them responsibilities on now, but in the future she's definitely gonna be ready, and she wants to be with you, fam.
But she's in this person you're talking about, imaginary person.
Yeah, no, it's just normal, yeah.
But I'm saying is acting like I'm gonna have a child by the time I'm 20. You're gonna act like I'm gonna buy a house tomorrow and fucking.
No, but being in a relationship is still responsibility.
Yeah, exactly. But
Maybe
the way you're explaining it.
No, but there's benefits. No, okay, let's say maybe not even like, being in a relationship, but being single. Maybe she just wants to be single, yeah. And when she's ready to be in a relationship, she'll be with you, fam. Is that better?
If she's not ready for a relationship, that makes sense. But saying I want to get into these fucked up relationships and then go to you is a plan B thing. Like, if a girl says to me, I don't think I'm ready for any type of relationship right now, but if I was, you would be the person I wanted to be in. That's 100% understandable, because some people, I guess, just want to be single. But if I knew,
I get it. Why do you think some people want to be single?
Because
And not be in a relationship.
I guess they feel like I said, I can't speak for everyone, but I guess they might feel that they, I don't know, have, yeah, like you talk about responsibilities. Maybe they feel like they're not mentally ready for an extra person's responsibility.
Cool,
yeah?
cool. That's what I'm saying. Cool. Now let's say these other relationships the girl is getting into, like the fucked up ones.
Yeah.
She knows that it's not going anywhere, so she doesn't have to really care about the responsibilities.
Then why is she in a relationship?
Just to have fun.
That doesn't
Because
make
when
no
you're in a
sense,
serious
though.
no, but when you're in a serious relationship,
So then you're just two boring people who fucking
No.
sit in a line. Yeah,
what's wrong with the library, fam?
The chapter of this book.
Books are very important. But what was I saying? No, to have fun, bro.
That makes no sense.
To have,
bro.
no, when I say to have fun, yeah, because bro, relationships are stressful, bro.
Of course, I know.
But in order to take away the stressful part, you'd have to be with someone that you generally care about, fam. You know what I'm saying? But obviously, at the first, I feel like the first couple of weeks are mad stressful, bro. When you're in a relationship, because you're always trying to impress the other person in it. So I feel like if you start off too young, yeah, Tuesday that could be interesting. But if you start off too young, yeah, then you may miss a couple years that you could have enjoyed because of that whole stress factor.
Alright, can I ask you a question then?
Go on.
So if a girl said, like, Josh, right?
Use my government name.
Is that your government name?
No,
Okay.
it's Joshua.
You want me to use your government name?
I don't care. But anyway, sorry, I'm just being petty, bro.
Like, alright, so if a girl said to you, like, bearing in mind, you like this girl so much, right?
Yeah.
If a girl says to you, yeah, Josh, you're the perfect guy for me, blah, blah, blah. I would love to settle down with you one day and stuff, but right now I'd rather just get plowed by multiple men.
You don't have to say get plowed.
I'd rather get plowed
have
by
sex.
multiple men.
Have a sexual intercourse.
Alright, I'd rather have sexual intercourse with multiple men on a regular basis.
What, at the same time?
No,
Problem at the
no.
same.
Oh, whatever floats her boat. Right?
You monster.
With multiple men on various occasions, just to have fun, man. Because when you're in a relationship, you can't have sex. When you're in a relationship, you can't have fun. Sarcasm.
But you can't
Sarcasm.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is, if she said that, she said, but you're the guy that I'd want to settle down with. But before that, I'm going to be getting plowed in and out. Like, I'm going to get wrecked, right? I'm going to get fucked. I'm going to do all this fuck shit. The most fuck shit you've ever seen. But after that, I think I'll come to you because you're the person I need in my life. Are you going to really be there?
Okay, no, but this brings.
you're
Okay,
right.
cool.
Oh,
No,
wait.
No,
wait.
wait. Stop. Wait. Yeah. I feel like you went to the two extremes, fam.
Bro, we're talking about
yeah,
extremes.
I understand, yeah. But then, okay, if she were to say every single day, yeah. If she were to say she wants to plow someone every single day,
but the thing is,
then that becomes a problem. But if she just beats like a person, yeah, while we are not in a relationship, yeah.
Right.
Because bro, my girl's not gonna be a virgin. But I know that for a fact, bro. I'll be bare ignorant if I said she will be, fam.
Bro.
Because I believe whatever girls say, you have to times it by 5. Well, my cousin said whatever the girls say, you have to times it by at least. Well, at first he said 10, yeah, but he changed it to like 5.
Bro, if you deep it, right?
So
Like, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really agree with what you're saying.
in what sense?
In the sense that, like, bro, if a girl wants to not be with me, right? If a girl wants to be with me, she should make that decision when she wants to be with me. Do you get what I mean?
No, but this is what I'm saying. But if she's made that decision, like she says, okay, I want to be with him, but in the future.
Bro.
But because men chase women, yeah, you started moving to her too early, fam. So if you had started moving to her later on, she would have definitely 100% been on board with you, yeah. But now that you've come way earlier, she has to basically break it to you that she's not ready to settle down with you yet.
Like I said, that's calm. Like, I said that's calm, but like, bro, more time when people...
Because think about, okay, let me ask you something.
Go on.
Think about this way, yeah. Let's say there's a girl you absolutely adore, fam, yeah. You
Right.
think she's perfect, yeah. But there may be a girl out there that's a bit better in it, yeah. Now, if you know, yeah, you could easily settle down with this one girl from young,
Right.
like, let's say from 17 years old, and you know you could have a relationship for the rest of your life, yeah. But you want to go see what's out there, yeah.
Right.
You want to go see what's out there just so you know that this girl is absolutely the one there, the perfect one. You have to go see what else there is to offer,
I'm
bro.
not
That's
gonna-
like me walking into a shop here and picking up the first chocolate bar I see, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The first chocolate bar I see, and I'm saying, oh my god, this is perfect, yeah. But how can it truly be perfect if I haven't compared it to anything else yet?
So with that, that's a good point. But at the same time, technically, if you were to stick to that formula to the extreme, you would die alone.
How?
Due to the fact that
Okay, yeah,
no, but like deeper, yeah.
Yeah.
You could have a wife in 10 years' time.
And obviously
And you
someone
could-
in the world's gonna be better than her.
You
Yeah,
could
I understand.
you could still apply that formula. So in my opinion, if you have the intent to go around and see what's right for you, then you claiming that I'm right for you isn't the
Okay.
right word. Isn't the right... One second. Wait.
Yo me voy para allá,
Okay,
man.
yeah, let's say. Cut that out, mate. You have to cut that out.
Go for it. I'll cry out, fam. I'll try. I don't know how to question.
Yeah, anyway, I'll tell you this.
What was I gonna say?
Yeah. But yeah, like what I was saying was, I believe, like, if I said to a girl, listen, I really like you and I would want to settle down with you, saying something drastic like that should mean, unless I'm just some troll, like, it should mean that I mean what I'm saying. So for me to say that and then be like, but I want to go and see what other women are out there in case someone's better than you, because that's what, no beating around the bush, that's what it means. Right, you are basically saying that there could be someone better than you, and if that is the case, then you will go for that better person. I believe you shouldn't tell them that at all, because you see how I asked you about this waiting thing. What if a girl that you were whipped over says, you know, you're a really great guy, and one day I would like to settle down with you, and I'll come back to you in the future, blah blah blah, and you're sitting there waiting, and what happens if the real girl who's really meant for you walks right by, and you were about if this other girl went in your life, you would have gone up to her and you would have tried speaking to her and trying to get to know her. But because this girl has told you that, this other girl, you just let her walk right by, right? And you're like, nah, this girl's gonna come back to me. What if this girl goes out and does find someone better than you and gets with them? You are waiting for nothing because she's not gonna come back.
Okay.
So I believe
But
you
no,
shouldn't
but
tell
that's what
someone
I'm saying. No, but that's what I'm saying. But okay, if a girl says yeah for you to wait, yeah, if you've made that conscious decision to wait, yeah, you know the consequences of your decision, innit?
Yeah.
You know that there's a possibility she may find someone and then you're actually waiting for nothing. Yeah? You know that, innit?
right.
She's saying you could wait, yeah. You don't have to. You could also try and find what you want or the girl you like while you're waiting, bro.
But bro, don't you think there's no point of waiting for each other then? If you have something, if you're trying to find
it's
something
basically
better,
it's like what you said, the whole plan B thing. It's like the backup plan, yeah. But I was saying, how do you? Okay, cool. Yeah. What do you want in life? Just a quick question. What do you want? Anything.
What do you mean?
What do
Like,
you? Okay.
I give an example.
Okay.
of
Cool.
someone who
Okay.
wants
Let me
something because-
rephrase.
Oh,
it.
no, I don't want.
Let's say you go to Tesco, innit? Yeah.
Mhm.
How do you know what you want?
I try.
You try.
Right.
So you have tried multiple things to know what you want in it.
Cool.
Now, if the first girl I see is if the first girl I see is the one I end up having a relationship with, how do I know what I truly want, bro?
Cool. But at the same
That's
time,
what I'm
am I
saying.
going to Tesco with, let's say I go with someone, am I telling them,
I'm telling the chocolate, by the way.
but am I going to Tesco with someone, let's say I'm going with one of my friends, yeah, and that first thing, you see how you say the first girl you pick, that first chocolate I pick, am I telling him that this is the best chocolate bar in this whole section? If I'm not telling him that, then it doesn't matter. But if I'm telling him this is the best chocolate, and I haven't tried all of them, then I believe that's wrong.
Okay,
Who
but
am
then
I
this
to
what I'm
tell
saying.
him?
Okay, cool. But then this, from your logic here, when you do a thing with a girl, yeah, to wife material is basically saying that this is the only person I want to spend my life with. This is the
Right.
best. This is the best girl I found, and this is the one that's for me. Yeah.
Mhm.
How could you say that if you haven't tried anything else?
But who says I haven't tried anything?
No, but this is what I'm saying. By going back to the whole Tesco thing, yeah, you
Right.
said you can't say that that's the best chocolate bar in the section because you've not tried any other chocolate bars in the section.
But
Yeah.
yeah.
So if we just say the same thing with girls, yeah. Yeah.
Right.
You just say the same thing with girls.
Yeah.
How can you say? And if you wife the first girl you see, yeah, you're basically saying she's the best. You're basically saying she's the best chocolate bar in the section, yeah.
Right.
But how can you say that if you haven't tried any other girls in the section?
Right. But I have. For example, for me, I have. So I'm not saying.
Okay, from a theoretical standpoint.
In a theoretical standpoint, that would also mean, back to my point, that you would die alone. Because technically, from the amount of people there are, you have an almost infinite amount of girls to choose. But you have to come to a maturity level and a realization that, no, not even, it's actually kind of rude to say this is the best I'll get. Cause that no one wants to say something like that, especially if you have
Imagine.
This
This
is
all I got, mate.
Yeah, but nah, I believe that you have to be reasonable. Cause deep it, right? There's-
Okay, cool.
Cool.
So let me ask you something, yeah.
Go on.
I understand what you're saying in it. I don't really want to cut you off, but I understand what
That's
you're saying in it, yeah. But now, I'm not lying to you. There's some girls that I know are wife material in it, and
Right.
they've treated me like they were wife material. I've had
Right.
girls cook for man, let man stay in their apartment for time, bro. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Yeah, I'm better at people in it.
Yeah.
But, and I've had other girls that will be like, yo, I will never leave you, blah blah blah, whatever.
Right.
Yeah. But I know why I didn't wife him in it.
Why is
Yeah.
that?
There's a lot of reasons in it. Like, looks comes into play, like attitude comes into play. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, I believe I wouldn't have done that if I didn't know what I wanted, fam. But it's because all of these people have been in my life that I know what I want, fam.